Happy 4th of July, everybody. This is the Iceman on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel. And let's talk about Saturday's Money in the Bank pay-per-view presented by the WWE. It was great from start to finish. I have some issues with the men's Money in the Bank match, but all in all, it was a great show. Things happened that pleased me, which makes the show even better in my eyes. The women's Money in the Bank winner, Liv Morgan. So this was awesome for Liv. WWE has put her in many Raw title matches for the women's belt, and she always fell short. So she came up winning the women's Money in the Bank. She's now Miss Money in the Bank. Awesome for Liv Morgan. Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, United States Championship match. You know, I wasn't sure who would end up winning this match because Mr. McMahon, praises Austin Theory. But when it was all said and done, Bobby Lashley ended up defeating Theory to win the United States title, and little did we know what was to come next. Bianca Belair and Carmella for the SmackDown's women's title. If anybody had an inkling of doubt that Bianca was gonna lose, to me it was a no-brainer. It really was. Carmella, she gets so far, but then it sort of, stalls out. She has been a two-time Money in the Bank winner, and she has been the women's champion. But on this day, I just think that if Bianca Belair loses her SmackDown's women's title, it will be, or I take that back, her Raw women's title, it will be at SummerSlam. And one of the best matches of the night, it was a classic. I think this match stole the show, to be quite honest with you. The Street Profits going up against the Usos, the unified tag champions. This match was just totally great. You can't say too much about it. Tag team matches that had a lot of action in it, and the Street Profits have nothing to feel bad about, other than the fact when it was all said and done, the Usos did win, but they will face the Street Profits once again, and I don't know when it will be because Montez Ford's shoulder was not on the mat, and the replays clearly showed it. But this match was classic. It really was classic. Ronda Rousey, SmackDown Women's Champion, facing Natalya. Natalya has been a mainstay with the WWE for many, many years. They both put on a great show. They both beat the hell out of each other. Natalya injured the knee of Ronda Rousey, which I did not think it was going to come into play. But at the very end, Ronda ended up defeating Natalya. And right after that, here comes Liv Morgan, cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase contract, and took short work of Ronda Rousey to become the new WWE SmackDown's Women's Champion. I loved it. I loved it. It's about time they pulled the trigger on Liv Morgan. I thought it was totally awesome. You know, for her to see herself in the ring celebrating after the victory. Her mom and sister were there as well. I mean, it just, I loved it. Men's Money in the Bank. Whew. The competitors, you know, you had Sheamus, you had McIntyre, you had Omos, you had Sami Zayn, you had Seth Rollins, you had Riddle. And then prior to the match, out comes Adam Pearce, inserts Austin Theory into the mix. And I'm thinking, oh boy, he's the 8th member. It's just another guy you got to deal with. I honestly was thinking it would be either Rollins, Riddle, or Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn promised if he won, he would not cash in on Roman Reigns. All in all, the match was pretty darn good. But in the end, one of the guys I'm not a fan favorite of, Austin Theory, ended up coming out on top and winning the men's Money in the Bank briefcase contract match. Now, I'm thinking, and you know, this is just a prediction, when Lesnar and Reigns wrestle in the last man standing match at SummerSlam, this would be the perfect time for Theory to cash in. We'll see. Will he cash in and be successful? Remains to be seen. One has to wonder. So I'm interested to see what happens on the Fallout show tonight on Monday Night Raw. So one has to wonder about that as well. So all in all, you know, we had Against All Odds on Friday night. We had Money in the Bank on Saturday, which Money in the Bank was just great from beginning to end. I loved it. And Money in the Bank is one of my favorite WWE pay-per-views. So we'll see what comes next. Happy 4th of July, everybody. It's Independence Day. We have actually had 246 years of independence here in our country. And they may not have been all smooth, but we're still free. We have the freedom. Peace out. We'll see you next time on the Iceman's V2013 YouTube.